Hello, friends. I'm Bernard Watts. You're watching Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment. It's on a Saturday night at 9 p.m. I usually come on and go live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But I decide to do a live today and talk about Coach Prime and Colorado top five wide receivers. And at the end of the show, I'm going to talk about the NBA finals that's coming up between the Dallas Maverick and uh, the Boston Celtics. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight also during this block, and I hope that you tune in. I hope that you be active in the comment section, and if you don't mind, like always, I say, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the videos, and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Will you do that for me? I appreciate that. Also, I want to thank each and one of you who have subscribed to my channel since I've been doing this broadcast. And also want to thank everyone who's been participating in the chat and leaving your comments. I appreciate you also. And the ones that if you just don't want to do anything, you just want to watch, hey, I appreciate your attendance because you could be doing something, but you decide to watch me or watch my videos and my content. And I appreciate each and one of you because without you, it wouldn't be one. It really would. And I thank each and one of you for that. I really do. So on Tuesday nights, whenever I go live, I'm by myself. I do my solo thing or whatever I come up with and want to talk about. On Thursday night, I have Greg said it. He's out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's been teaming up with me about 2 months now. I appreciate him. And on Sundays, I have Rod the Man Media and the legendary Coach Drake. They team up with me on Sunday. We've been at it about I want to say 3 months now. It's one of the most popular shows that I do. Everywhere I go, that's what people talk about. Say, hey, I see you on TV on Sunday. So we like the show is doing good, and I appreciate them guys for joining my panel on Sunday nights. And also, I don't have some special guests during the week. Also, live in football, Colin. He joined me last week, and I appreciate him. And Philip Dukes of On Three. He joined my show twice, and I appreciate him also because they don't have to do that. They take out the time to come up and chat with me, and I appreciate that. Also, I had Law Dog this week and DC Cars Music also been a part of the show last Thursday, and we appreciate them also. Yes, I do. All right. Hey, Colorado. Now, first of all, I was watching the WNBA today between Angela Reese and Caleb Clark. That game went down to the wire. That was their first time meeting since they out of college in the WNBA. The game's pretty good. Came down to the wire. Was a lot of cheap shots out there. But I'm gonna talk about more of that tomorrow with Rob and Coach Drake. A lot of cheap shots that people taking on Caleb Clark. I don't know. I don't know if she's saying something during the game or what. Boy, okay, yeah, that's gonna be two teams in the future that we're gonna have to look out for. Yeah, the WNBA is getting there. They there. People watching them too. And I was right there watching every game, every step of the way. Yes, I was. But now, let's talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo wide receiver group. Now, if you're in the chat and if you're tuning in, do me a favor. Tell me your top three wide receiver on Colorado football team this year. Put it down in the chat if you're tuning in now, if you don't mind, or if you watch the replay, let me know your top three receivers on Colorado football team this year. Now I'm gonna give you my top five, who I think they're gonna make a big difference for Coach Prime and the Colorado this year. Yeah, this the route I think Coach Prime gonna go. But I'm gonna let you know who the players who I want to see, and it ain't the players who Coach Prime and I think the offensive coordinator gonna see. I like those freshmen real good, but they behind the eight ball. Reason I say that, Colorado got a lot of talent at their wide receiver group, and they got more experience in the college game. They just do. And plus, they've been there ever since spring practice. So whoever come up with that playbook, study that playbook and know that playbook and get their timing down what you do, I think these are the guys that gonna make a major impact for Colorado on the side of the wide receivers of the offense. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. He said Webster, Omar, Miller, and Shepard. Good. It's a good name. Appreciate that. SB, appreciate that. But here's excuse me. All right. My first wide receiver who I think they're gonna start. My opinion, haven't talked to nobody. That's the players who I think gonna start. Right? I'm gonna give you a list of all five. I'm gonna talk about them one by one. The first person I think they're gonna start is gonna be Will Shepard. He's the transfer from uh Vanderbilt. He's 6'3", 205, big, strong, fast. Also, last year, he caught 47 passes, 684 yards with 8 TDs with Vanderbilt. Remember now, Vanderbilt played in the SEC, the top dog of them all. Yeah, he played in the SEC, and I'm sure he went up against teams like Alabama, Auburn, Florida. So he used to play in those big games. And I looked at his stats. Listen now, when he played Florida, that was his biggest game. He caught 8 receptions, right at 100 yards, and 1 TD. That was his biggest game last year. Now, in 2002 was his best year. That's 2 years ago. He caught 60 passes for 776 yards with 9 TDs. Now, he's a big game wide receiver. Imagine him playing with a good quarterback like Shador. I'm sure Vanderbilt didn't have no good quarterback last year, nor a good offensive line. But this year with Colorado, we got a better offensive line, and he's playing with a Heisman Trophy. I'm telling you, a Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback. Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders is the best pocket passing quarterback in college football last year. And if he was that last year, he most definitely gonna be going into the season this year. Best pocket pass quarterback this year is Shador Sanders. Now, if that offensive line is able and capable, and if they do give him the time, Shador Sanders is gonna pick any team secondary apart. That's why it's gonna be key. It's gonna be crucial of this offensive line to protect them because the matchup favors Colorado in every game they play. In every game they play, we in the Big 12. Texas not in here no more. Oklahoma's not in here no more. We playing the Big 12, known for basketball. This conference is known for basketball to me. But we playing football. We start off with North Dakota State, Nebraska. Then we play Colorado State. Then we play Baylor. Then we play UCF. Now, if you look at all those first 5 teams, and if you watch their films of the spring game, they secondary just don't match up with Colorado offense wide receivers. Just don't. And everything going to depend on the offensive line. If this offensive line, which I think they are, and they're capable of getting Colorado, what's good? Hey, what's up, my dog? Drake, what man, I was gonna call you today, but I got busy because I want to ask you something. But we'll talk tomorrow. I wanted to ask you something. Yeah, because I knew you would know. It's something got to do with Florida. But we'll talk tomorrow, Andre. Coach Dre. The legendary Coach Dre just checked in. We appreciate him. Now, the key thing is the key thing for Colorado this year, establish a running game. And if they establish this running game, listen now, listen this carefully. If Colorado establish a running game, it gonna open up the passing game even more. If you know football. Now, if you're a fan, I'm talking to the people who know football. We know a running game will open up the passing game because it gonna suck in the linebackers and it gonna force your defensive coordinator On the other side, it gonna force me. He got to go man to man, or he gonna have to go with a cover two defense. Yeah, that's the only way he gonna be able to stop Colorado this year. Because I'm telling you, if Coach Prime and Pat Sherman, if they come out in a 10 personnel, now listen to this, just in case you don't know. All to the females, my daughter, them, they always watching. 10 personnel. I got to let them know what a 10 personnel. Whenever you hear that one of the 10 personnel, that one means of that 10, it means that's how many running backs the offense gonna have. And the zero means no tight ends. If you hear the word 10 personnel, 10 personnel, that means one running back, no wide receivers, and I mean no tight ends and four wide receivers. Now, if Colorado run a 10 personnel, these are the four wide receivers you should see on the offensive side of the ball. Will Shepard, LeJounte Webster, Jimmy Horn, and Travis Hunt. Now you tell me, is there a defense out there can be able to stop these guys one on one if you do have time? Only thing you do need is 2.5 to 3 seconds. That's it. Something he didn't have last year. That's why I'm keep saying Will Shepard, with his size and speed and height, he's gonna be a major impact for this offense to move the chain. To move the chain. I don't give you the numbers that he had last year. The dude is 6'3", 205. He caught 47 passes, 684 yards last year with 8 touchdowns. The year before that, 60 receptions, 776 yards with 9 TDs. Imagine him coming, and he was playing in the SEC. Now imagine him playing with Colorado this year with Shadua, a proven quarterback ever since he been in college. Jackson State University, he proved he can spin. Last year at Colorado, he proved to us that he can spin. This year is his last year. He got older, he got wiser, he got bigger, he got stronger. He want to win. This is the year for Colorado offense to explode. He got the weapons. This is a better wide receiver group than it is last year. It is. So that's why I keep trying to tell people Will Shepard will flourish in this offense. He got the size, he got good hands. And when I was looking at the video today when they was out there working out with Shador, I seen how he come out of his breaks. Quick, man. He's quick to be that tall. He come out his break just as good as Jimmy Horn Jr. Look at the video. Man, tapes don't lie. He jump out the screen. He jump out the screen to me. So I think he'll be the number. He one of the ones, the best wide receiver for Colorado going into this year. Hey, if you're tuning in, do my favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with a friend. And also hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live and whenever I drop a video. I appreciate that. Hey, you're gonna hear that all through this broadcast today. All right. All right. They told me to do that. That's a call to action. YouTube to send you some stuff like some messages and stuff like that. Hit your call to action. So that's what I do. All right. The second wide receiver. All right. The second wide receiver. This is the wide receiver who's going to lead Colorado in reception and yards. That's LeJounte Webster. Transfer in from FAU. Small wide receiver. Going to play that slot. And most of the time, he going to be covered by a nickel defensive back, and Lord help y'all if y'all cover him with a linebacker. You can't win. You're not gonna win. He's all that. He will get drafted. He will be a NFL draft player when he get ready to go pro. He that's that good, and he gonna be the leader, reception wise and yard wise. Now I don't know about yard wise, but most of the to do a passes is going to him in that slot position. Last year for FAU, 108 catches. Yeah. Tell me he can't catch the ball. That's a sign he know how to catch the ball. He know how to come out of his break. He know how to get off the line of scrimmage. He know where to go if you playing in a zone defense. He know how to get open. 108 catches with a total of 1,200 yards. 8 TDs. Now, to hear this now, he got 4 kickoff return TDs last year and 3 punt return TDs. This guy know how to get in the end zone. That lets you know he's speed. He got the speed and he's quick. Speed and quickness will kill any defense if you get a quarterback time. You can't replace speed. You can't coach speed. Either you got it or you don't. And LeJontay Webster got it. Matchup problems. Any team that they run up against. If they run a 10 personnel or a 12 personnel. 11 personnel. 11 personnel is just one running back, one tight end, and 3 wide receivers. You got a Y, a Z, and a slot. And who you think gonna be in that slot? It's gonna be LeJontay Webster or Jimmy Horn Jr. or Travis. And y'all gonna have matchup problems, whoever they face. Whoever your team is or you rooting against Colorado, the matchup is not in your favor. Now, even though I'm talking about the wide receivers tonight, that ain't all Colorado got. Don't let this topic and don't let this segment fool you about Colorado. That's all I'm talking about. All we talk about, all the content creators for Colorado talk about their wide receiver. No, not this year. They got everything. They got everything. That recruiting staff, they went out and who? They went out and put a roster together. They went out and put one together. Now I'm sure some other teams have gotten their roster ready and have done a good job in building their program too. But Colorado players are hungry. They coming. They together as one. They are different from last year. They getting together. You can tell by when well off media and reach the people videos when the military came back again, the Marines, they getting them ready. Coach Prime getting them ready. He teaching them discipline, accountability, and responsibility. That's what he teaching. What's up, Diddy? Appreciate you tuning in, Doc. Hit that like button for me. Yeah, he getting ready. That's what they getting ready for war. Communicate. Be there for your teammate. That's all that Coach Prime sending them a message. He's sending his players a message through that military workout today when they was out there in that pool. Be there for your teammate. He teaching them discipline. He teaching. He give it to them. Now, I don't know what other coaches doing with their team because they're not showing us, but Coach Prime is getting this team everything they need to be successful. You got to give him that. Chris E says that O line got depth now. Defense is even looking better in rushing. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Chris. You're right. But back to the wide receiver group. DeJounte Webster and Will Shepard, 2 of the 5 players that I think gonna be the top wide receivers for Colorado this coming year. These 2, I think the offensive coordinator, Pat Sherman, along with Coach Prime, gonna use on their offense. Now, are they mine? You have to wait and see at the end when I get through. I'm gonna tell you my 5. It's gonna be totally different from this. But check this out. The third wide receiver that I think that gonna make a major impact. 414 Milwaukee checking in. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Now the third wide receiver, who I think is gonna make a major impact on this offensive side of the ball. Now, if they run a if they run a 10 personnel, that means 4 wide receivers. Now, this person I don't think gonna be on the field. Me personally. I don't think Coach Prime and Carter, the offensive coordinator, have him on the field. That's Omarion Miller. Now, if they go 5 wide, he out there. They go 4. They run that 10 personnel or 11 personnel, Omarion Miller probably won't be out there. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it a buck with you. I think Coach Brian gonna ride with his veterans because he's looking at Omarion still got 2 more years, and his year's gonna be next year. Oh, he gonna be the star next year now. Oh, he gonna be that if he there, if he stay there. If he hanging there, he gonna be the top dog next year. That's hands down, Omarion Miller. But this year, if they go 5 wide, Omarion Miller is on the field. Now he still got a chance to go if they go 4 wide. If they go that 10 personnel, he still got a chance. But I just think the offense coordinator gonna go with the Jimmy Horns and Travis Hunt, along with Will Shepard and LeJounte West. That's just me. That's just me. Now with me personally, oh all day. And then for our offense coordinator or head coach, Omarion Miller be my number one wide receiver. Hands down. Hands down. Now, I don't know. I keep hearing Coach Prime always saying he needs to be consistent. When you keep hearing the head coach say that, it's something else going on there. You need to be consistent. Every time you hear a press conference or video on him, they ask about Omarion Miller. He say he does good, but he just need to be consistent. It's something in there to me. So that's why I'm looking at. I don't think he'll be the top 4 wide receiver, but if he go 5, he'll be there. Now, Omarion Miller had a good game against USC. 11 catches, 234 yards, 1 TD. That game stood out. It stood out. He's 6'2 at 205. Got the size, got the hand, got the length, got everything. Need to work on his speed because last year a couple times he got walked down from I understand it. But he don't have speed. But I'm trying to tell you, this dude is gonna come into his own in the middle of this season if he get a chance, and definitely next year if he hang around. He gonna be the dog everybody out there saying he is. See, this dude got a lot of people root for him. They got a lot of people root for him. But like I say, the decision making gonna come down to Coach Brown. If they whenever they go to a 10 personnel, the 4 wide receiver, 1 running back, and no tight end. Who the 4 wide receivers gonna be on the field? All right, the next person is Jimmy Horn Jr., one of Coach Prime's favorites. He's a Florida boy. Coach Prime know his dad. Relationships mean everything to Coach Prime. And that's why I think Jimmy Horn will be the one of those wide receivers on the field. Me personally, I wouldn't have him out there on the field. Not when start. Not if they go. Not if they go in a 10 personnel. Now I'm gonna give Jimmy Horn credit. He looked healthy this year. He looked faster and quicker this year. He does. But my question is, in a tight game, like I saw last year, that going by what my eyes saw and what I saw in the game, dropped a lot of passes. And when he dropped that pass, everybody came at Coach Prime about his coaching decision. Should have never went for it. Should do a hit. Jimmy Horn, right in hand, he just dropped the ball. Lost concentration, and everybody jumped on Coach Prime that he should have pumped the ball. Yeah, them decision, stuff like that. It's the small stuff. It's the small things. That's why if I go, I would take Omarion Miller over Jimmy Horn because Omarion Miller, the kid got good hands, man. It's just me. Somebody else might have him the best wide receiver on the team. That's their opinion. They are entitled to that. I ain't knocking nobody opinion. I ain't knocking Jimmy Horn. I like Jimmy Horn. But when it comes down to the wide receivers on the team, I just think it's some more players on this team at wide receivers better than him. I'm rooting for him. I hope he catch every pass that throws to him. I hope he get 1,000 yards this year. He capable of doing, it, but I'm just going off what I saw last year. And that was my first time watching him last year. Never heard of him till last year. Jim Horn Jr. is what he caught 58 passes, 567 yards, and 6 TDs. Just think if he had a caught the passes that was thrown to him last year, he probably would have been 1,000 yard receiver. He could have been 1,000 yard receiver. He had caught them passes that Shador was throwing to him. Easily. They need to be blowing out teams so freshmen and sophomore can play more. That's how Alabama developed its player. I agree. I think it's gonna happen. So Jimmy Horn Jr. is the fourth wide receiver that I think gonna have a chance and gonna make a major impact this year because Coach Prime believe in relationship. He believed in Jimmy Horn Jr. And I think he gonna let Jimmy Horn cook. He is. Now, is a more wide receiver that I ain't called just as good as him? Yeah. You got that? Yeah. It sure is. Well, who Bernard? Man, you don't think Caleb Mathis' hands are better than Jimmy Horn? You ain't watch Colorado. Mathis' hands just as good as Jimmy. He ain't fast and quick as Jimmy. But if you throw that ball to him, oh, he'll go down and get it, go up and get it, anything. I ain't seen him yet drop a pass from Shador. In practice, in the game, nothing. Caleb Mathis' hands are legit. And who else? Cam McHale. Well, Cam Michael. Yeah, I heard him change his name. I've been pronouncing his name wrong. Cam Michael. Now I haven't seen Cam Michael in a college football game, but for his high school game, to me personally, if I was a coach and the offensive coordinator, Cam Michael would be my second best wide receiver on the team. That's just me. Hey, freshman. When I look at Will Shepard, when I look at LeJontay Webster, when I look at Amarion Miller, Jimmy Horn, and the rest of the wide receivers, I don't see, I don't see nobody better than him. He from State Broad, Georgia. I be at home when he was at high school in Miller, Georgia. He stay in South Georgia. We look at the Atlanta news. He down in State Broad, Georgia. They don't show the South news on our TV. But on Friday nights, they show the high school. Only person they were showing was Cam Michael at State, bro, Georgia. And he was putting that work in, y'all. What? Oh, he done, boy, done shook them. He done shook them. He was playing quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and defensive back. Now, Cam Michael, I think he want to play wide receiver. He don't told you. He Travis Hunter 2.0 all the way. He want to play both sides of the ball. Where I think they're gonna give him his shot at is at that cornerback position. So that's gonna knock him out the wide receiver position. But if I was the coach or the offense coordinator, I would want Cam Michael on the football field with my offense and quarterback introduced. That's just me. He's a playmaker. He's a dog. He got the size, he got the speed, he got the attitude, and want to win every play. He's a winner and wanted to play for Coach Prime. That's who he wanted to play for. He wanted to play for Coach Prime. This dude could have went to University of Georgia, Florida State, Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama, Auburn. He could have went any way he wanted, but he chose to go to Colorado and play for Coach Prime. I'm telling you. Uh, 4144 said Omarion Miller will be in when Travis need a break. I agree with that. I go with that. Yeah. Like I said, Omarion Miller is gonna be the fifth wide receiver on the field. I think that's where Coach Prime going. He's gonna go with his vets. He going with the guys that are seniors. And then if they get ahead, they're gonna bring in the freshmen and Omarion Miller. That's where it's gonna go. I think gonna go. But Caleb Mathis gonna be the sixth wide receiver because he been there, he knows the system and all. That's where I think they go. Now, the speedster, another speedster they have that people don't talk about, Terrell Tillers. He got the height, I think he's 6'3", 6'4", and he got the speed. Know how to come out and break real fast. Just go and watch the videos of him. Terrell Tillers know how to come out of his breaks. And he got the speed to take the top off of defense. The tape don't lie. All you got to do is look at it. You ain't even got to go look at the game tape. You can just look at it when they practice. You can tell this dude is legit if given a chance. If given a chance, he legit. Like I said, Colorado got some wide receivers. Wide receivers ain't no joke. And they ain't no reason why they gonna win the Big 12 either. They gonna win the Big 12 because they got the best quarterback in college football, and they got a dominant offensive line, and they have improved their linebackers. That's why Colorado gonna win the Big 12. Not because of the wide receivers. Hey, B Watts, I'm ready to see what Timmons will do. He gonna Miss Foster, that boy can play now. He just on a stacked wide receiver team. All these guys can play, but they ain't the reason why we gonna win the Big 12. So don't go running that narrow to my own thing. I talk about. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm talking about me. But what I talk about is Shadur and the wide receiver. No sir, this is just one of the segments of the shows. I'm highlighting the wide receivers. Now Colorado gonna win the Big 12 because they gonna be able to stop the run and they linebacker play. uh Nia Hill Green gonna be the captain, and he is a leader and a dog. That's why Colorado gonna win the Big 12. Hey, got 116 of y'all tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Appreciate it. I'm telling you, that's why Colorado gonna win the Big 12 this year. They're gonna be able to stop the run. They're gonna be able to be physical up front on the offensive side of the ball, and they're gonna run the ball. That's why Colorado gonna win with the number one quarterback in college football. That's why Colorado gonna win. But tonight, I'm highlighting the wide receivers that gonna help Colorado to win some games. That's Will Shepard, LeJounte Webster, Omarion Miller, and Jimmy Horn Jr. They are the assets. They are the players. They are the toys that gonna keep this machine running. So that when that running game hits you, you gonna have to respect it. When that running game hits you, when Colorado hit you with this running game, it gonna open up the passing game, and these wide receivers gonna eat. They gonna eat because it's too much talent, and that's where your defensive coordinator got to make a decision. What kind of defense he want to play? Do he want to play a 4-6? Do he want to play a 3-4, or do you want to play a Tampa 2? That defense coordinator, whoever Colorado play, gonna have to make a decision. Gonna have to make a decision. God bless him with the offense we got out there. God bless him. Like I said, Will Shepard, LeJounte Webster, Omarion Miller, and Jimmy Horn Jr. will be one of the top four wide receivers, and the last wide receiver out of the top five will be, and I'm going to talk about the rest of them after I name this one, Travis Hunt. He's elite. He's a different kind of athlete. He's a different kind of ball player. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Got 200 people tuning in right now. Come on, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I need 100 y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all don't mind. Benton said Russell, Western, and Shepard. Thank you there. Carmen said I think Jimmy still has. That's a troll. Like Jimmy don't have no cover, but I'm telling you, the four wide receivers that Coach Prime gonna have on the field is gonna be Will Shepard, LeJounte, Jimmy Horn Jr., and Travis Hunter. Those are gonna be the four main ones that we'll see this year on the football team when they go to a 10 personnel, one running back, zero tight end, and four wideouts. Now, when you get down to the 12 personnel, that's it, one running back, that's two tight ends if they run this formation, and two wide receivers. You can go either way because it's a sign they getting ready to run the ball instead of throwing the ball. Whenever, whenever you see a 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends, and two wide receivers, it's a sign that Colorado is going to run the football. Also, if they go to a 21 personnel. 21 means that 2-1. Whenever you hear 21 personnel, the first number means two. That two, it means total or running back they got in the backfield. The one at the end of that 21, the number tight ends. 21 personnel, that means two running backs, one tight end, and two wide receivers. And 9 times out of 10, if you see that formation, they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna run the ball. So, like I said, Omarion Miller will be the fifth wide receiver going into the season this year. Me personally, he will be my third wide receiver on the team if I had a choice. If I was the head coach and the offensive coordinator, Jimmy Horn Jr. will be my fifth wide receiver. And I just told you why. Not that I don't like Jimmy Horn, don't trust him. He just dropped too many balls last year. That's what I got to go off of what I saw. Look like he's healthy this year. He wasn't healthy last year. But he got some sure hand this year. And he's a vet coming back with the experience. And he looked like he's ready to go. He looks like he's ready to go. So it's gonna be a key. It's gonna be crucial how they perform because Coach Brian's gonna give them a chance starting off. But starting off, Will Shepard, DeJounte Webster, Jim Horn Jr., and Travis Hunter will be the wide receivers in a 10 personnel for Colorado. Starting out. And I think that's the formation they're gonna start out with. Me personally, I wouldn't start out in that formation. I at least start out in 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end, and only 3 wide receivers. I'm letting you know I'm going to run this football. Matter of fact, you push me, I go to a 21 personnel starting out. Two running back, one tight end, 2 wide receivers. And I'm letting you know I'm going to run this football. That's why I'll be physical right off the jump on you. Because I think my offensive line is all that this year. Way better than last year. And I like my running back room. Michael the freshman. Keep your eye on him. This guy just may be your bell cow running back. Even though we got Deion Hayden from Ohio State. Keep an eye on Michael. Built low to the ground. Uh, just a bull, strong, hard running, no nonsense. A grinder, a grounder, bully ball. Imagine him again behind Jordan Seaton and Big Tyler Brown. Yeah. And Big Sam at your tight end over there. He on the tight end on this side. When the Shador said down, he stepped back and tell his wide receiver to step up to cover the tiger. So then set, he come in motion back this way on Jordan C. and Tyler Brown, and you hand that ball to Michael. You tell Jordan C. Don't worry about that defensive end. You go straight for that linebacker because Sam, the tight end that transfer, Sam Hart, the tight end that transfer in from Ohio State, let him come in motion, and he gonna kick that defensive end out. And Jordan C, the Tiger, you go straight for the linebacker and block him down that way. You know what kind of hole they gonna open up? Yeah, that's football 101. Pat Sherman's known to do stuff like that. Go watch the tape when he was the offensive coordinator for them. People again, this dude a bad rap out there just because his team didn't do good when he was with the head coach for New York Giants. But if you look at his play calling and his offensive plays, Pat Sherman run the football. He run the football. He does stuff like that, pulling guards. Yeah, to get the extra blocker to run to get that running game going. And they gonna do that this year, especially in that 12 personnel package. That 12 person. Don't be surprised you see a 12 personnel package. That's 2 tight ends. You got Savell Smalls and Big Sam Hart. One running back, 2 tight ends, and 2 wide receivers. That's a 12 personnel. Whenever you hear 12 personnel package, that's what that means. The number one in the 12 means for running back. The number two on the 12, 2 tight ends. Two big, huge players throwing an extra block at you. 12 and 21 personnel is best if their goal is winning. Yeah, I agree. That you're right. That 21 personnel, I agree. That's 2 running back, 1 tight end, and 2 wide receivers running that football. You're right. You think Tyler Brown is starting? He was on the second in the spring game. Tyler Brown starting, yeah, because Tyler Johnson is the one that's been injured, and we didn't get a chance to see him. But he was the best rated offensive lineman in the portal for Colorado. But we haven't seen him because he's been injured. So Tyler Brown, yes, he's gonna be the starting left guard going into the. I know going into this summer camp. When he come out of summer camp and go into the fall practice and get ready for the football game, I think Tyler Brown is gonna be that starting guard. Him and Jordan Seaside is gonna be the strong side, gonna be the blind side for Shador. Sherman went 13-3 with Case Keenum, and yep, yeah, you're right. Went 13-3. Definitely running the ball. Yep, he sure did. Appreciate it, Nate. Yep. So that's why I'm saying right there. It's gonna be Will Shepard, DeJounte Webster, Omarion Miller's gonna be the fifth wide receiver. I should have listed them in the order that I think gonna happen. Jimmy Horn Jr. and Travis Hunter. Now, when Travis Hunter come out, I think Omarion Miller gonna be his backup. He's gonna be his backup whenever he need a break. But ain't too many times Travis gonna come out. So Omarion Miller probably be fighting with Will Shepard. That's my thing. Him and Will Shepard. They about the same size and everything. Now, baby T.O., he gonna get a chance to play. It depends on what game and what team they playing and what kind of scheme they want to run against the team defense. Also gonna play a major factor in which wide receiver gonna be out there on the field. You got Traylon Miller, still look good. I think Traylon Miller gonna be a running back. That's just my opinion. He got the size. I think they're gonna use him in the backfield a lot. I believe they is. Got the speed, got the size. He bigger than I thought he was. I think they're gonna have some running back. Cam McHale gonna have some running back. They're gonna put Cam McHale in back there in the shotgun at the quarterback at some time. Watch and see. I guarantee they're gonna use it. Because when I look at their bag up quarterbacks, I don't know. They're gonna use Cam McHale in that backfield and snapping that ball to him. They sure will. Cam McHale he's gonna be the version of Debo Samuel for the 49 for Colorado. I keep saying Cam Michael. He's told me. I heard him when he introduced himself. He said Cam Michael, not Cam McHale. Cam Michael. So those are the wide receivers that I just listed, and I think that's the order that Coach Brian gonna go. Now, let me give you my top five. If I was the head coach and if I was the offense coordinator, my wide receiver will be, yeah, Omarion Miller. Yep, it'll be him. He don't prove it to me in the practice. He proved it to me in the USC game that this dude is a dog, is a go-getter. Got the hand, get open, know how to get open. Physical coming off the line of scrimmage. Only thing he don't have is that breakaway speed. I will have Omarion Miller and my second wide receiver. You already know I'm a Georgia boy. It gonna be Cal Mott, the freshman. That's who I will have out there, along with LeJounte Webster. If I go a 10 personnel, that's four wide receivers, them BWatt has no faith in Star. I sure don't, Lawrence. I sure don't. I sure don't. Appreciate it, Lawrence. I sure don't, bro. You right about it. Hey, he ain't the only one. I ain't got no faith in none of them other than Shador. But check this out. Now, if Colorado wants to get down on the goal line, oh man, call that big boy package. Each wide receiver is over 6'3". Will Shepard, Omarion Miller, Terrell Timmons, and Baby T.O. What team got defensive back 6'3" and up? Four of them. I don't know. Y'all know any? I don't know any. I don't know no one can stop that. Hell, what Tupac got a song got said, Hail Mary. Yeah, it's Hail Mary time. Them big old boys there. Oh man, that's throw it up. Throw it up. They can go get it. Jump ball. Them four there go get it. They got the height and the size. Will Shepard, 6'3", 205. Omarion Miller, 6'2", 202. Terrell Timmons, 6'3", 205. Baby T.O., 6'3" or 6'4". Man, come on. Two teams. They got the wide receiver group is everything they advertise to be. Now on paper, now it's time to put it on the field and deliver. Get it together, deliver. Get in the playbook and deliver. Get their timing down with Shador and deliver. That's all. And root for one another. Root for one another. Don't come back to the huddle. Hey man, why you ain't throw it to me? No, you're gonna get your chance to shine. It's gonna be a game where each player gonna shine. Each player gonna shine. All of them ain't gonna cook at the same time. Just ain't. Football don't work like that. Football don't work like that. Will Shepard might cook the first game. LaJonte might cook the second game. Omarion Miller might cook the third game. Jimmy Horn Jr. might cook the fourth game. Travis Hunter, he just might cook every game. That dude just built different, man. In Travis, we trust. If Travis Hunter stay healthy, I think he's a better wide receiver than a cornerback. I think he's a better wide receiver than he's a cornerback. Know how to get open. Now, he dropped a lot of passes too. Now, if Travis Hunter haven't dropped those many passes and caught all the passes that Shador had thrown to him, he would have been 1,000-yard receiver. Because he caught 57 passes last year with 721 yards and 5 TDs. Look at some of the passes he dropped. And also, look at 2 touchdowns they took from him. I think it was in that Utah game or UCLA game. It was one of them games. They took 2 touchdowns from Travis. Just imagine, I mean, it's part of the game. I get that. Just imagine if he had came up with those passes and the referees had took those passes from him. Look at the numbers that this dude would have put up. A matchup problem is going to be a problem for the Big 12 teams that own the schedule to play Colorado. Matchups. Matchup at the wide receiver position. It's a killer with an accurate quarterback, with a Heisman candidate quarterback in Shador. If Jordan C., Tyler Brown, uh, Benson, and who's the other? Man, so many players, man, I'll be forgetting their name. If that offensive line does everything they supposed to do, like they did last year for their team that they played with, if they bring that same act to Colorado this year, matchup problem is going to be a problem for North Dakota State, Nebraska, Colorado State, and UCF, Kansas State, Utah, Oklahoma State. All those teams gonna have matchup problems. This team will have to go down as the best team ever after hearing all your great dudes. Has to be great, has to be the best quarterback they claim to. 12-0, baby. Mike, I'm telling you, I'm giving you good stuff, Mike. I don't know what other channel you be on. It ain't my problem, but I'm telling you the truth right here. I ain't lying to you. I'm telling you everything you need to know. I know football. Matchup problem is going to be hard for these teams to match up with Colorado. Now, I'm not saying Nebraska, I know that's your team, hadn't gotten better because they really have. They really have. And it's going to be a close game. But I'm telling you, this is the year that Colorado do. This is the year. What's up, y'all? Hope all is well. Everything well, DC Cost. Everything well. Appreciate you. But this is the year for Colorado do. This is their year. This money time. This the money season. They got to get it right. Ain't no choice. Ain't no choice. Too much hype. The networks, they lining up for them. ESPN, the first game. NBC, the second game. ABC, the third game. I'm telling you, the network, the last game, ABC came back again and got for Oklahoma State. The network, they know Coach Prime. This minor season. This minor season, baby. It's time to put up a shut up. They the most talked about team out there. They are the new America's team. Whether if you like them or hate them, Colorado is America's team. They are. They are. They are it. And only thing they got to do is win. They everything on paper look good for Colorado. The 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 upside look good for Colorado. Now the downside up for it, they haven't played together enough to mesh. That's the downside. That's gonna be the problem. Can they get used to and being comfortable with each other on the football field? Will that offensive line be able to trust the player next to them? People step on your foot. People don't have your back. When you get bull rush and you ain't got nobody, or you gonna help. All of that got something to do with teamwork on that offensive line. Can you be there for your team? If an injury happened on the offensive line in the 6 or 7 game after the tackle and the guard and got accustomed to one another, he know where he gonna be at. Will the backup player, will the backup player come in and the tiger or the guard be comfortable with him playing right beside? That's the mystery of the game. It's football. It's physical. Things happen down there in that wash. You can get injured. You can get your foot stepped on. You can get your knee twisted. Anything. Is your backup as good as your starters? And to me, and what I'm looking at, I believe Colorado has made a major improvement on the offensive line and in the trenches for Colorado this coming season than they were last year. It ain't gonna be no major drop off. It's not going to be a major problem. The problem was with Colorado offensive line last year was up the middle. The guard play. The guard play. Too small. They just too small. 240 and 250 up the middle. That ain't going to get it. You need to be at least 300 pounds up that middle. And Colorado got them this year. If they have to be strong up the middle, I put Flat Jack Owens up there in the middle. Just to hold them off 2 sides. Just get in the way. Yeah, just get in the way. He 6'4", 6'6", 307 pounds. Man, you know how massive that is. Hey y'all, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate it if you do. I'm telling you, it's gonna cause some matchup problem with this wide receiver group that Colorado can throw at you. Terrell Timmons, he got the height and he got the speed. Caleb Mathis, he got the hands. Whenever you see this dude play in practice and in the game last year, he caught just about every pass in the throat to him. You don't never hear him dropping no pass. He got the hands. Baby T.O. Baby T.O., I don't know what happened to Baby T.O. at TCU, but with the size and the ball placement of the quarterback that we have, I think Baby T.O. can use his size and cause a matchup problem for the defensive side of the ball. I just think so. I just believe it. I believe. Now, Cam Michael is a stud. I'm keep telling you till the cows come home about Cam Michael. I think he's the best athlete on the team, offense and defensive side of the ball. He either, I think he better than Travis Hunter. I think he is. If given the opportunity, he gonna show you. I think he's a better defensive back than Travis, and I think he is a better wide receiver than Travis. And that's saying a lot. And Travis Hunter is a Heisman Trophy candidate. Hey, a matter of fact, Travis is on the cover of the AE Sport video game. And by me saying that, what you think? Cam Michaels, that I'm telling you, I stay in the south Georgia, Miller, Georgia. Cam McHale is way down south in Statesboro, Georgia. Every time the Atlanta News, Fox News, or ABC come on for the sports, they talking about Cam McHale. They ain't talking about McKeachin and all them up there in Atlanta. They talking about Cam McHale on my TV. And he way down in South Georgia. They were showing his high school highlights of what he done. It was amazing. And when I go back, I think I did it yesterday. Look at his high school video, just to try to find some weakness that I can point out. I just didn't see him. I just didn't see him. This season will come down to coaching. They have the most talent in the Big 12. Uh, what is what I like is the pressure is not all on Shadua. With the tight ends being bigger, they can easily switch up and run the ball and get 45 yards or more carry. I agree, Lauren. You're right. They can do that. The question is, will Coach Brian do that? Do he want that? Shadua already said he ain't worried about his number. He just want to win. If Coach Brian want to run the ball, they'll do it. It's gonna be on him. All eyes on. Tupac said, all eyes on the coaching staff this year. Because they got the play. Now I think Coach Brian gonna run the ball. I think Pat Shermer gonna run the ball. They gonna run the ball, and if they establish that running game, it gonna open up that wide receiver group, the passing game. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if y'all don't mind. I'm telling you, that's what gonna happen. Colorado's in a good position on the offensive side of the ball this year. For us, the quarterback, the running backs, the wide receivers, the tight end, and the offensive line. We're in good shape on the offensive side of the ball. The offense will keep you in game, but the defense win championship. That defensive line is stout, bigger, and they're gonna be able to stop the run, and they're gonna be able to get out that pass rush on the defensive end. Deion Hayden, the transfer from Pitt, the defensive end, he all that. BJ Green got something to prove. He got something to prove. They're gonna put that pressure on that quarterback. Johnny Chainsaw Chaney and Nia Hill Green are the real deals at that linebacker position. Don't be fooled just because that dude went to a HBCU school. FAMU, Johnny Chainsaw Chaney. This dude is all that. He all that. And you finna find out. They gonna find out this dude is all that. Look at the video. It don't lie. Look at the video. And he ain't no little boy either. Dude, a grown man. Him and Hill Green. They got the sign. They got the sign. So it's gonna be interesting how they read and react on the defense side of the ball at that linebacker position. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I would have Omarion Miller, Cam Michael as my two best wide receivers, along with LeJounte Webster and Travis Hunt. Them will be my four starting wide receiver if I go to a 10 personnel. If I was the head coach or the offensive coordinator. Them it. Them will be it. I think they're the best on the team. Omarion Miller, Cam Michael, Travis Hunter. I think they're the best on the team. And LeJounte Webster. I think they're the best wide receivers on the team. Them four right there. I think them four there better than Will Share. I think they're better than Jim Horn Jr. I think they are. My opinion. It's just mine. Other people can think otherwise. But Will Shepard is a senior, and Jimmy Horn Jr. is a senior. And I think Coach Prime, I always say, he believe in loyalty. He believe in relationship, and he got a relationship with Jimmy Horn Jr. dad, and that gonna give him the edge over the rest of them. That's just me saying it, and it gonna come true. God, he ain't. Jimmy Horn Jr. for a wide receiver, good dude. I wish him well. He ain't no better receiver than Omarion Miller. No, he ain't no better receiver than Cam Mike. If I'm looking at last year, that's what I'm going off. Dropped him in the pass. And some people say he was injured. Okay, I give you that. You're injured. But it's time to put up shut up now. Because you got some player behind you. You drop them passes this time. It's gonna be hard. If Coach Brown want to win, it's be hard to get back on that field. He might get back on now. But if he want to win, you can't be out there slipping this year. You got, man, Colorado 12 deep on this wide receiver group. They 12 deep. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel. Got 146 of y'all tuning in right now. Appreciate that. All right? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, that's my thing on that. Now, I got to switch over and talk about the NBA final basketball. I'm gonna talk about this for a few, and then I'm gonna come back and jump back on Colorado and end the show. Don't go nowhere. Let's talk about the NBA finals. All right, can we do that? We got the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. Who do you think in the chat? Put it down. Who you think gonna win this series? Let me know. You like the Boston Celtics or the Dallas Mavericks? Who you think? All right, let's look at the matchup. Our matchup is everything in sports. All right, you got Kyrie and Luca for the Dallas Mavericks. On the other side, you got Jalen Brown, and you got I forgot the other guy name. How I forget his name that quick? Tatum, Jason Tatum, right? That's who you got in this NBA final. That's what it's gonna come down to. Now, listen here. I'm a Kyrie fan, right? I'm a Kyrie Irving fan all the way. I got Dallas winning this series in 6 games. If you push me, I might tell you 5 games. Now look at him. First game, this series gonna come down. This NBA final gonna come down to Kyrie because Luka gonna show up. Luka probably one of the best players in the NBA right now, other than the Joker for them. He just is. Now Jason Taylor, he gonna do his thing. He gonna do his thing. He gonna get you 20. He gonna get you 30. And Brown gonna do their thing. They gonna do their thing. But I'm here to tell you, Kyrie Irving is the pivot, is the key part of this team. If Kyrie go off, listen, we went up against Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man came out in the press conference say, we won and I'm ready and I got Kyrie. Boy, what he said that for. That lit a fire up under Kyrie. Kyrie came out smoking that first game. That first game, Kyrie went for 36 points. 36 points. They beat them guys by, I think the final score was 124 to 103. He went out there to prove a point to Ant-Man. You ain't on my level. You might be, and the media is pumping up you to be the next MJ, but you ain't. And you, even though you my homeboy, and you ain't the next Michael Jordan. You good. Michael Jordan go out like that. Yeah, but check this out now, Ant-Man. Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler in the NBA. Now, there's a narrative out there that Luca and Kyrie the best duo ever to play in the basketball. Now, I disagree with that. I think Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen here, but Kyrie Irving is the key to this series. Now, I'm finna shoot some numbers at you. What happened in this series against Minnesota? Kyrie scored 36 points in the first game. They won 124 to 103. The second game, they lost. Kyrie didn't score but 16 points. That's why they lost. They lost 105 to 100. Now, hold on, let me bag up. I gave you that wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. The first game, Kyrie shot 30 points. He shot 30 points. They won by 3 points, 108 to 105. Right? All right. Check this out. The second game, they won. Kyrie scored 20 points, 109 to 108. That's when Luka went down and dropped back and shot that three, and they won the game. All right. See, the key thing about Dallas, they win the close game because they got two bona fide closers in Luka and Kyrie. Ain't no other team got that. Both of them can handle the ball, they can create their own shot, and they know how to score. Kyrie can use his right hand, Kyrie can use his left hand. You ain't gonna steal the ball from him, he ain't gonna turn it over. He is the key for Dallas Maverick in winning this game. And Boston don't have no answer for Kyrie. I'm just gonna be honest. He played in Boston. He coming with an edge. The fans gonna be on him. They're gonna be booing him, calling him out his name. But Kyrie is focused this year. You can tell he got a different mindset this year. And I'm telling you, if Kyrie go out and win a championship, it gonna change the narrative around his name. It already doing it now. It already doing it now because Stephen A. Smith went on his podcast, ESPN, apologizing to Kyrie because Kyrie was shit. What? I was shit. I would and step bam on you. Yeah. And who gonna check Luca on Boston? I'm hyped about this guy. This gonna be a good work. This gonna be a good series. Now listen, Kyrie scored 33 points in the third game. They won 116 to 107. Now the game they lost, and I thought they were gonna sweep. That's the game Kyrie didn't show up. I don't know what happened to Kyrie. He didn't score for 16 points, and they lost by 5. 105 to 100. Now I'm telling you, Jason Taylor and Brown are they good duo. I get them that. I ain't gonna take nothing from them. Steve Nash was awesome too. Okay, I believe that, Mike. Tell me in the chat who y'all got winning the NBA Finals, and how about how many games? You want Dallas to win? You think Dallas gonna win, or do you think Boston gonna win? I think Dallas gonna win in 6 games. And if you push me, and if we win that first game, if Dallas win the first game in Boston, they gonna win in that 5. You ain't careful, we might sweep. It depends on Kyrie. If Kyrie come out and don't wait till the second half, if Kyrie come out shooting the ball early, that's gonna be, and he making his shot, that's gonna be in him for a long night in every game. If Kyrie come out in that killer mentality, Kyrie is that dude. He box off. Stephen A. Smith already, he always said Kyrie is box office. Now, when Kyrie was playing for the New Jersey Nets with Kevin Durant, and they played in the finals, listen, if Kyrie hadn't got injured when he twisted his ankle, they would have won that series. They would have won that championship. Yeah, they would have won. I'm telling you, they would have won. Because he was hooping then. He got hurt. He got hurt. See, that's my problem with Kyrie. When he go down there in the middle of them trees, boy, because he got a little hang time on it. When he come down, the first thing I'll be looking at him, when he fall down, did he twist his ankle? Did he step on somebody's foot and twist his ankle? Because that done happened to him 3 times. Ever since I've been a fan of his. That killer. That killed the team, killed the morale and everything when he go down and get injured. So if Kyrie stay healthy and stay out of that building, because he can use either hand, Dallas gonna win the NBA Finals. They gonna win. They gonna win. They bench now. Livingston, the freshman, the rookie they drafted from Duke, he's a key on the defensive side of the ball. He's a key. Now, Boston won the 2 games they played this year. They won both of them, but they won both of them before Dallas made the trade at the trade deadline to get some players to go beat PJ Washington. But Dallas, good ball player. If he hitting his threes, if he hitting his threes, Dallas is gonna be hard to beat. They're gonna be hard to beat. Dallas is gonna be hard to beat. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, if Kyrie come out with a killer mentality like Kobe Bryant, that's his mentor, and Michael Jordan, just like he did to the Ant Man in that first game, this game gonna be over quick. And Luca come out. See, Luca is big. Luca know how to back you down and bump you with his shoulder and get his shot off. And his 3-point shot, man, some of them shots Luca be shooting. He be shooting from the logo. What? Boston ain't got an answer for that. And the narrative on Boston, they can't win the big game. That's the narrative on Jason Tatum. He can't win the big game. Miss Barbara Foster say, I'm going for that. You going with it? You going with it right now. Chris said, Timberwolves did a bad job in going to Luca, double Luca, and frustrate him and make Kyrie beat Celtic. And he will. If you let him, he will. He sure will. I'm letting you know. I got Celtic winning. Perez should be ready. He ain't gonna be no factor. He ain't gonna be in fact. He ain't in game shape. Pringles ain't in game shape. Chris said the Wolves coach was inexperienced. Wolves have won easily. Could have won easily. They got their star player guarding Kyrie by the fourth quarter. He was tired. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But he shouldn't have called Kyrie out then. He shouldn't have called him out, Chris. You can't call Kyrie out. Boy got that. What? Bam. Ow. Bam. Shake him, Kyrie. Left hand. You know when Kyrie, I think it's 2 weeks before the season ended, Kyrie went down there and hit that left hand and made it. Then he showed y'all that left hand. What? God, but Kai is that dude, man. I like Kyrie. I'm telling you, my question is to y'all in the chat. If Kyrie and the Dallas Mavericks win the NBA Finals, will that change the narrative on his name in the media? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Will that change or what you think about Kyrie? From the vaccine, when COVID was coming on, the protests, whenever something go on in the world. A guy at work told me, he said, man, I hope Kyrie win, but I sure hope don't nothing happen in the world. I said, what you mean by that? Man, Kyrie go on strike. I said, boy, you might be right, boy. Kyrie sit out for a week, boy. I said, I hope not, boy, but I think he got it this year. Cause he when they interviewed him, dude smart and he can articulate words better than anybody. Kyrie's smart now. What you do now? He's smart. But Kyrie said he learned from his mistake, grow it up. Like I say, you heard Stephen A. Smith say, you can tell Kyrie got more maturity. Got a wife, got a family now. He ain't he ain't thinking about just himself. Sometimes take a woman to make a man grow up. It do. It got me to grow up. Yeah, when you got girls, when you got kids, it help a man to make a man decision. He man up. See, he can't go out there and do that because he got a family now. He got a family to feed, got a wife to look after, got a daughter to look after, and that makes a young man grow up. Yeah, Kyrie been young. He didn't want to play with LeBron no more after they won the chip because Kyrie think he was the man. He hit the shot that won the game when he was with Cleveland. He did. He just did. Kyrie, that dude. He's that dude. He's that dude. I'm looking forward for this game. And I think Dallas gonna win in six. If it goes seven, Boston gonna win. But if it goes 6 or 5, that means Dallas gonna win. That's my thought. Chris said, yes, it will make Durant look bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think Kyrie is gonna win the game. Now, I want to switch on. Did y'all see the WNBA game today between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? What y'all think about that game? Did y'all see that game? Did y'all see that game today? Oh man, that was a good game. That was the first time they were playing in a professional level game, professional atmosphere in a professional game in the WNBA. Angel Reese and Kayla Clark. Uh, Kayla Clark them won by 1. And man, it was a physical game. They were knocking her around, knocking her down. I seen a couple cheap shots on them. I don't know why they were doing that to her, but hey, it was a good game. So you can look for many more to come for them two. And it's gonna be a battle, man. They battle, man. But when I look at the NBA, it's a two teams, another team that I like. I like that Vegas team. I forgot her name. She left man, big tall girl. Boy, oh yeah. I like man, matter of fact, I like the women basketball league. They more interesting than the men's basketball league. Now, shout out to the WNBA. I think they need to get paid more. Yeah, equal opportunity. They need to get paid more. The women's need to get paid more. They need the sponsors get behind them so they can get those big contracts and get paid just like the NBA guys getting paid. They should. They just should. So uh, whenever they play, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So favorite NBA player, River said, my favorite NBA player. You ask me, oh Kyrie, all down. I always have been. I'm a Kyrie fan. Kyrie Irving. I ain't never liked Duke. I was a North Carolina fan, but once he came into the NBA and I saw what he can do, oh yeah, he owned it. He's on it. Frito Pie said they get paid less because they get watched less. Simple as okay, you might be playing. But I don't think that's the case because of watch. I think it caused of sponsorship and a TV deal. That was a great game against the Fever versus Sky. Yep, they'll play it a few more times again. Wilson, that's her name. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Wilson is Vegas ace. Thank you, Miss Buck. Man, Bob, you might be all right, Miss Bro. I might need to bring you on my panel so me and you go one on one. You know your sports too. I see, Miss Foster. That's right. Yeah, AJ Wilson. Yep, that's her name for Vegas 8. Yeah, I like to watch her. Yes. But LeBron fans think no one can win without him. Man, nobody. I ain't no LeBron fan. I'm a LeBron fan off the court. But on the court, I ain't no, no, no. I ain't favor these guys. That's just me. Ain't that person. It's just me. Yes, you do. You sure do. Yeah, you know it, Big Foster. You be knowing it. You be knowing it. You be knowing it. You probably need to get your own show. Let me come in and chat with you. But like I say, I'm excited about this NBA playoff. I think it's gonna be probably one of the best playoffs since man, probably 10 to 15 years. It is. It is. It is. I think so. I really do. But hey, once again, hey, that's my end of my show tonight. I thank y'all for rocking with me. Like I say, I appreciate each and one of you in the chat. Always appreciate the people who go and come back and watch the replay. Also, since I've been doing this, like I said, you get a struggle sometimes trying to come up with the content because ain't nothing going on during the off season. You have to look. Sometimes I be had to ask the same old question and talk about the same old thing. But hey, I'm gonna keep riding this ship till the wheels fall off. So I'm here. I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. Here to stay. Here to stay. Long Coach Prime here. I'm here. I'm here. But like I say, uh, the wide receiver group for Colorado, like I say, great show as always, P. Watt. God bless. Same to you, Miss Foster. Appreciate you. But like I say, looking for big things from the wide receiver group for Colorado. This ain't all they have. This ain't the reason why they gonna win. It's because they gonna win because of the coaching staff, the techniques that they're Warren Sapp, Damian Lewis, and Phil No Hope are teaching these guys down in the trenches. And that's what the difference gonna be. The offensive line and the defensive line play for Colorado along with the best quarterback in college football, and that's Shador Sanders. You heard it right here on Sports and Talk. B. Watts, Bernard Watt, the best quarterback in college football is Shador Sanders. Hands down, no question. No question about it. He the best quarterback. He can spin it. He know how to read a defense now. He's mature now. He done got bigger, wiser, stronger. Like he done got a little faster. I'm telling you, this is his money year, and I believe he has the potential to be the Heisman Trophy winner at the end of the season. He has the potential, along with Travis Hunt. They both have the potential to win the Heisman Trophy this year coming out of college. Now, question is, will Shadua come back? That's the question I'm gonna ask Rod, the man meeting, and Coach Drake tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Will Shadua come back next year if Colorado don't get a quarterback? That's gonna be interesting. He's eligible to come back now. I hope y'all know that. He got one more year. If Colorado don't land a quarterback, will Shadua come back to play his line last year, next year? Hmm. 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 I'm telling you, it's in the air. It's a bird in there. I've been hearing some things. I'm telling you, I've been hearing some things. So you never know. We just have to wait to see. But Colorado should win this year. They should win the Big 12 this year. I think they are a no less than a 9-3 team. No less than a 9-3 team. No less than a 9-3 team. and they still they can run the table 12-0. You ask me. If you ask me, if you look at the players and you look at the matchup, and you look at the offensive line and the defensive line, I just don't see no game they lose. But to make it sound right, I'm gonna just say 9-3. I won't. If you ask me, my honest opinion, I think he go 12-0. Why they can't? Why they can't? I think somebody asked me, say, somebody in the chat was saying, I ain't calling no name. And when you know a first time and a second season head coach go from 4-8 to winning on a football team, my simple answer to that is Steve Spurrier, 1990, Florida Gators. He won his first year as a head coach, and he won his second year as a head coach. Matter of fact, he won the SEC championship his first 2 years. Because I was a Gator fan back in 1990. I was a Steve Spurrier fan when he was a Heisman Trophy quarterback. Steve Spurrier for Duke. Then he went on to be the head coach for Duke. Florida hired him from Duke. Florida hired Steve Spurrier in 1990, and he won the SEC championship. Second season, he won the SEC championship. So don't let nobody tell you that it haven't been done. It has been done. It has been done. Now, if you want to use the narrative that you don't think Coach Prime can do it, just say that. But don't never say it ain't never been done because it has. Steve Spurrier did it with the Florida Gators. He came from he came from a ACC team, Duke, to a SEC team in Florida and won his first 2 years. And he was a championship. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, and he was the offensive coordinator and head coach for Duke University. Duke, I think how many years? I want to say 3 or 4 years. Then he became the head coach for the Florida Gators in an SEC school, and he won his first 2 years. I think he won 8 games his first year and 9 games his second year. Yes, it can be done in 2 years. If Steve Spurrier can do it, so can Coach Prime. So can Coach Prime. All you need is the talent. That's all Alabama been doing, winning with talent. That's all Georgia's been doing for the last 3 years. They got the talent is way better than everybody else talent. When Coach Prime this win this year, that's the narrative they gonna be saying. The media. He won because he had more talent than anybody else. Well, that you supposed to win when your talent is better than everybody else. That's how Alabama been winning. That's why Michigan won last year. They had more talent than anybody. They had a 3 running back monster on Michigan last year. Talent. That's how Washington Husky got to the championship game. They had a quarterback that could throw the ball and they won with talent. Same way, Washington won. They had the quarterback and the wide receivers. That's how they got to the championship game. They beat Oregon twice. They beat Oregon twice. Washington Husky beat Oregon twice. Twice. Why? Better quarterback, better wide receiver. Talent, matchups. Oregon couldn't match up with them. Oregon couldn't put the pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback had a quick release. The quarterback was a veteran quarterback. Washington quarterback was better than Oregon quarterback. Matchup problem. Washington had better wide receivers than Oregon. Matchup problem. Same thing with Colorado. They got a better quarterback and better wide receiver with a decent offensive line, and it's gonna cause major problem, matchup problem. for any other team that go up against them. Matchup problem. They got playing experience from other teams that they bring to Colorado. It gonna cause matchup problem. My point of view. You don't have to agree, and I don't have to agree with you. That don't make us right or wrong. But the game will tell you. The game gonna tell you. And right now, the game hasn't been played, and my opinion is matchup problem. I got an opinion. It's matchup problem. Colorado gonna cause some matchup problem for any other team they go up against. Matchup problem. They don't have the cornerbacks and the defensive back to match up with the wide receivers that Colorado got. And we catch you low, we catching your box empty. They gonna run the ball on. They got the offensive line to do that now. They have the offensive line to do that now. Colorado does. Hey, I got to get out of here. I've been saying that for the last 10 minutes. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell notification to let you know whenever I go live or post a video. Want to thank all of you for tuning in. Want to thank all everybody who have already subscribed to the channel. And I want to thank the sponsors who always sponsor my show uh, on the weekend, on Sunday, and on Thursday. I appreciate each one of you for doing that. I realize that you don't have to do it, but you trust me with your business and trust me with your product, and I appreciate it. Uh, if you have a business, you want to advertise during my broadcast, hey, CB Watts 1 at AOL. Send me a message, contact me, and I'll get back with you and let you know what all it takes and what all comes with me promoting your business and your product. We'll do that. I will do that. I really will. All right? Hey, once again, thank you for tuning in. And always remember, if you be good to God, I promise you, God will be good to you. Until tomorrow at 8 p.m., y'all be blessed.